Guys, so guess what? We got to get out and see our first big, it wasn't a national event, but it was a big event. There were people from Canada, Tennessee, let's see, where else? Deep parts of Texas. I mean, we in Minnesota. Texas. Minnesota. They literally came from all over. Now, here's what we learned. We learned that they start with activity. Why? It is a working dog. What should a working dog be doing? Working. So, races begin early in the morning. That was 8 o'clock. And for one, shout out to Angela and all those Jack Russell people. They were so kind and just polite. They were willing to teach and help. And, hey, what are you guys doing here? They were welcoming. All the things you look for when you're at a show. Show was broken down into about 4 parts. One part, dogs did their races. There were 2 different races. One of them doing hurdles. You say, man, were they about to jump over that? Yes, I said, that's crazy. Turn around. They actually did do a stack off. AK, not a stack off. Not the bully. Not what you thinking. Who got the biggest, baddest Jack? Look, they all tiny. It was a let's do the show the dogs, judge, boom, boom, boom. Regular AKC style, even though it's not an AKC dog per se. It kind of is, but it's not. They did an agility test, an agility competition, where they set up all the fun stuff so that the dogs and clearly the people could get out there and literally just enjoy seeing the dogs. It's hard for me to imagine a Jack Russell saying down, sit, stay, lay, but they can't do agility. They did go to ground, super earth. They did some type of search thing where you had 2 different styles. One, they put the rat in a tube. 2, they put it in a cage. Dogs let off of, let out. He goes and he tries to find the rat. He's timed. After the time runs out, the dog then turn around. Handler can kind of point him in direction, and then literally the judge will just assist. Then they had the Harriet or Harriet something test where it was an open go to ground, basically, where you go through this cylinder thing that's clear and you got to get to the rat, and then you have to work the rat for what, 30 seconds. And then what else did they do? Guys, I mean, you're at this thing, and we've been to quite a few dog shows. When I say quite a few, probably 5. I can count on one hand. Jack Russell being one of them. And you go, man, that's a lot happening in this particular dog show. And to top it off, every dog, I mean, there were people who had 7, 8 Jack Russells with them all showing in different categories, champions. And we learned that the Jack Russells also get judged on their hunting abilities. Look, I'm going to just tell you this. I had a blast watching a dog do what it does best. I got to see a dog come from literally racing to showing to agility to getting into tunnels to going through this. I saw a dog be a dog at the highest level, and we had a blast watching those dogs do what they do best, and that's have a blast. I thank everyone who, again, I repeat, welcome me there. This was the type of stuff that encouraged you to go and do more for your dog, with your dog, because of your dog. And there's so much more I look forward to doing as I continue to learn about what we can do to make sure our Jack Russell and other dogs just have a good life. Have a good life. So we've got a couple national events I am going to try to attend at some point. But even more importantly, I'm just glad we got to get out and see what they're really doing with some dogs. Stay tuned, people. Take care of your dogs. Shout out to everybody who came to the Jack Russell. I don't even know what the event was called.
The big one?
No, man, we're here to learn and just enjoy the ambiance.
That's great. That's what it's for, is to learn.
Yeah.
This is only our 12th try. This is only the 12th one we've ever been.
Okay. Where are you guys from?
We started out in Iowa, but we just moved to Arkansas in July.
Okay. How you liking Arkansas?
Loving it. It's in the center. We can go to 6 different trials and never drive over 9 hours from home. So that makes it really nice for us now, because we love this.
How many Jack Russells do you have?
We got 4.
Oh my God.
We got mom and dad, and then 2 pups. We just sold this pup to these people right there, the one she's carrying.
You just sold it right now?
No, 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. I'm like
2 weeks ago at the Magnolia trial, and then they brought it here to this trial and stuff. So.
How long have you guys been breeding Jacks?
That was first litter. Our female's 3 and our male is 2. We just started this 3 years ago. Is when we started, and we've been to 12 trials in 3 years.
Inspired, huh? The Jack. You love the Jack Russell, huh?
Love the trials. Love the people. Everybody's friendly. Everybody helps. I mean, we helped set up this. Yesterday when we got here, you know, we didn't have nothing else to do. We were killing time. I said, I don't help, you know.
I agree with you, man. We come from we got a lot of other different dogs, and these people have been refreshing, to say the least. Just refreshing. You know, people that just care about the dogs, you know. And these dogs are crazy.
They are crazy.
They are. You see them all? They are crazy.
That's the way it was, though. Like when we first started and everything, everybody remembers your dog's name and where you're from, but nobody knows your name.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Oh, that's so-and-so. That's Bud over there. You know, I don't know who owns him, but...
That makes sense, because they definitely, the general, probably don't know who I am. That's good, man. So is your dog going to participate in every part of the show?
Yeah, we have never done agility or what they call jumpers. And that is just hurdles and tunnels. That's all they do. And we've never done that before. We're doing that tomorrow. We're not doing it today.
Oh, it's a 2-day trial.
Yeah. What they do is they have the exact same events, but they switch judges, and that way everybody can do two sanctioned trials at one time. So like the judges today won't be judging tomorrow. It'll be a different set of judges, and then today's judges can run their dogs tomorrow. Because you can't run a dog if you're judging.
Hey, that's fair.
You know,
that's fair. I'm gonna run her to death today, huh?
It's gonna be a long day. There's 38 races, so it's gonna be a long day for that poor girl.
That's 40 times 200 meters. How long is it?
200 meters. It's 200 feet.
Okay.
200 feet.
It seems long.
That's what I thought, but that's what they said it was, so I'm just going by them. They vary. They got to be at least 150 foot long and cannot be over 300 feet long.
Okay.
So they can vary them whatever.
It could be longer or shorter, but
Missouri has a nice trial, and theirs is all uphill. I mean, it's not a steep hill, but it's uphill. And let me tell you, when you're racing puppies and you got to run with them, it's a long way.
Awful, I imagine.
But you look, most people are retired, and they just love their dogs, and that is all we do. We travel around their dogs. That would be 12 and a half and under 1-year-old bitches. I mean, that's what just ran. I mean, that's... They do them in order. The stud dogs will run next. You know, of a year to 9 months, or a year to 9 years. They got a split height, 12 and a half and under and 12 and a half and over. So they run the unders first and then the overs.
And you said height?
Yeah,
like
12 and a half inches.
Oh, 12 and a half inches.
Yeah, and they measure them at the shoulders. When the dog's standing, it's right here at the shoulders is where they measure them for height.
Withers.
Right at the withers, yeah.
Oh, we just came back from a dog show. I go shoot. We shoot a lot of stuff. I actually got to go shoot the ABKC Nationals in December.
Is that like
American
duck
Bullies? I wish it was. I wish it was, man.
Well, when you said shoot, I didn't know.
No.
I thought maybe you
camera.
Okay.
But you gave me an idea, because we need to go do that too. Yeah, we gotta go do some hunting, man. You take your dogs hunting at all?
Yes. Mine are. Yeah.
They get busy, I presume.
The plastic, and there's a rat in the hole right there. Has your dog ever seen a rat?
Has he? So you guys, there is a rat in here.
Yes, right in that little hole right there. You want to bring him in to see it?
See if he'll do it. Yeah, we'll try. See if this.
Bring him in. He'll start there. If he won't go in the hole, I'll bring the rat over to you.
Okay.
He smells it. His nose is going good.
So you put him in there and shut the thing?
Well, you try to get him to go in by himself and don't scare him. And then we move from there. Woo, 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 woo. Let's show him the rat. Let's show him the rat.
So I'm showing a lot of people so he can identify what it is he's supposed to be doing.
That's a big rat too.
Yeah, I got the biggest boy I have. Do you know what that is?
Excited, oh yeah.
Let him go. Good boy. Okay, grab him up. Oops.
General.
He said, you cannot go grab me because you're going to make away from the rat. Okay, move. Here we go. Come on, get the rat. Woo. Okay, let's go this way. Here's the hard part. Look at you go, little man. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Round the corner. Come on. Get the rat. Get it. Oh, good boy. That was fantastic. He's never done it before. That was fantastic.
You know, he's never even. I've never seen one of these in real life.
Where'd he go? There he is. You see that rat? Look at that rat. You are just the cutest fucking thing. I just love you. Who's that right here? Look here. Look in this hole. There it is. Oh my goodness. There it is. Good boy. No, he's okay. Don't grab. He doesn't because you'll scare him.
General.
Come here, buddy. Look. Look at you. Okay.
That is a giant rat.
Don't scare him, but pick him up. And we're gonna get him to run through again.
This chicken's heart rate is racing.
Because he's loving life, baby. Let's see if we can get him to do it again. It's okay. We don't want to scare him. Come on, you're faster than I am. Woo! Yes. Come on. Yes! I didn't go stop. That was fantastic. You are just a good boy. You are just a good boy.
One in the general. There you go.
I want that rat. He is a cool dog. I really like him. I really like this dog. You don't know how old he is.
No.
Where did you get him?
Angela.
Rock Bottom Kennels.
You need to fix his collar, darling.
It's loose. I'm just loosening it up.
That is not, I can't even get a finger in
Look,
there.
my hand's bigger than yours.
That is way too tight.
I'll loosen it up, but if he gets loose, that's why I keep it
He's
here.
not going to get loose.
Well,
but
you just saw how riled up he is.
He's good. Just,
As long as he's here, he's fine.
can it get any
Yeah.
Make it seriously. That's pretty tight, honey.
Here, I'll have, whatchamacallit, Money.
Money?
Well, that's his name.
Is that your name, Money?
Yeah.
Your name is Money?
Yep.
The board of directors. I
And
have
how
their
big is the board?
The board, it consists of, let's see here, John,
And this is the national board, right?
Catherine, Sandy.
Just stay in here.
I know we're kind of looking at this. Don't be filming with my fingers out.
You're good.
You know, the lights are pretty. So we have 7 on the board. So the board basically is a governing board. We make the decisions for the club and what's best for the club.
And the club meaning for the people or the dogs?
That's one and the same.
All true.
The people own the dogs.
Yeah.
So the people, that's what we do for that. So, So we each have, in a board of directors, we each have what we're in charge of in the way of smaller groups. So I'm the chairperson for the Breeders' Committee. So in making sure that we are putting out a sound terrier. That we are doing our testing, that we're following our breeders' code of ethics, we're following the breed standard. And so basically if you look at things on anytime you have a dog, a working dog, it's form to function. Okay, basically, if you do not have a good form, you're going to break down your function. And that's exactly what you have to look. So our breed standard is all directly towards form to function. Where a fox can go, a Jack Russell should go.
Oh, where a fox should go, a Jack Russell should go.
Okay. So everything is done to the breed standard.
What's been one of the hardest decisions you've had to make sitting on the board?
really, honestly, not really. I mean, I really haven't had any terrible decisions to make.
You guys are just probably maintaining.
We maintain. We make sure that that things go off. That the Breeders' Code of Ethics is being followed. The membership is is happy. The dogs are happy. We're not. What is the word I'm looking for? That our members can come to us if there's a problem. But we're not a policing state either. So you have to look at it in a different way. Somebody will say, oh, well, I don't like that person. But we're not here to police you. So,
I can't make people like people.
You can't, exactly. You can't make people like people.
You can only teach them how to take care of the dog.
Yes, exactly. That's it.
And how long have you been a fancier of the Jack Russell?
Oh, 1985.
You know when it started, when it happened. Oh,
yeah, so I started off with coursing whippets and fox terriers.
Coursing whippets?
Coursing whippets, hunting whippets. Coursing whippets.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, whippets, huh? I just bought them up the other day.
We literally were just talking about that the other day.
I like whippets.
Yeah.
And so you still go hunting?
I do. I hunt. So first of all, we have to look at what I do for a living. Okay, what do I do for a living? I have a retail and a manufacturing sector for guns. So I have been fortunate to have hunted a lot of places in the world.
Yeah.
So I've hunted in Australia, New Zealand, I've hunted Africa many times.
You have?
Yes, and throughout the U.S.
When you said that, one of my favorite movies is Ghost in the Darkness.
Oh, with
Charles
Lions.
Rimmington. Yeah. That's a good movie.
That was based off of the book. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. So you say Africa, so you went to hunt.
Yeah.
Did you kill anything? Well, I won't say. Did you dispatch?
I've dispatched twice.
That's the new word, dispatch. Did you dispatch some fun things?
I did. So that's it. So exactly.
What about that misery?
Yes, that's it. Exactly. No, I've hunted Cape, lion. So yeah, a lot of plains game.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that is interesting. Oh, that's good to know, but we can't thank you enough for it. We're just new to this.
Don't make me look like a fool on here.
Oh, no,
I will hunt you down.
You heard it first.
You down?
Maybe dispatched.
I will. This is it. I will dispatch you. I can make it look like an accident.
Thank you. Look, we'll keep all that in mind. Look, I'm trying to make it a 50.
But we'll.
Sure.
So what is it that you're judging actually?
I'm judging Super Earth. So Super Earth is a true Earth to where if they're in the ground and they're going after a groundhog, it'll actually be really hard for them. They have to think about it. It's not as fast as the shorter one that the other guy's doing, David Day is doing. So there's a dead end and they're timed by it. So me, personally, as long as they do it, even like I had a young dog that was coming in and out, and they can come in and out of that front tunnel as many times as they want. They just have to stick in it and finally get to the rat at the end. And then once they get the rat, they'll sit there and work at it, or they can lick at it, they can scratch at it, whatever that dog's mind is to. That's what they're working. Some just stare at it. So, yeah, that's what I do. And it's fun.
How long do they have to rap for? Like, I know they got to work that rap for
30 seconds. 30 seconds. Which seems like a long ass time for that. And it kind of is, but I've seen them back up and then forward, back up and forward. As long as they still engage to that rat, they're still working. Yeah.
And you've been a judge since 98.
Yeah.
Jeez. And how many Jack Russells you got?
I have 7 Jacks, and then I have 3 Fel Terriers.
Fel Terriers?
And Fel Terriers are, they come from England, and they're actually a mishmash of Jack Russells. Well, mine are Jack Russells and Lakeland Terriers.
Fel Terriers.
So they come from the Fel country. So there's a Fel country in Wales, and they have Jack Russells, they have Lakelands, they have Patterdales, they have Fel Terriers. So the Fel Terriers are the mix between the two.
Yeah.
And that's where the true Jack Russell came from. Because the little white terrier was what Reverend Parsons had, and then everybody else had the either a Patterdale or a Lakeland or whatever, and they wanted more color to that Jack Russell, so they took the Lakeland or the Patterdale to get the colors that you see now, and the coat. Yeah, so it's pretty fun. You'll have fun with General.
Yeah, no, that's what we came. We wanted to get a dog that you can go do fun stuff with.
Oh, heck yeah, and you can do agility with them, obedience. People, and to see them chase a paper bag, you sit there and go, what the? The lure coursing's fun, yeah. And then brush hunt, they're going after a rat. They use their nose.
We got back there and saw us, and man, they done built a small forest for these guys.
Oh yeah, and then the Thunder Tunnel's fun, or Harry's experience.
Yeah, we got
because you can watch them, and they go up and down. Oh, I have a big ass Jack. His name's Poker Face, and he's 13 now. But you wouldn't believe, as big as he is, he's 14 3/4. He'll go just as fast as them smaller dogs. And they go, oh my God, that dog can't fit in that tunnel. I go, you watch.
He's gonna fit in there just
yeah, he's gonna find the way. Yeah, and that's why you see border terriers, the brown ones. Yep, yep. So, yeah, isn't that fun? I just love it.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome.